Well, when I heard last week that Rachel Johnson had made a surprise decision, I thought you'd left Waitrose and gone to Aldi or something like that. I didn't realise it was this profound. So if Boris Johnson called Mr Corbyn a mugwump, what did he call you when he heard?
As I wrote last Sunday, he thinks I've lost the plot.
Lost your remaining marble.
He lost me, and he's waiting, but I'm afraid he's going to have to wait with bated breath for a few more weeks before I write the column saying, he's right, the Lib Dems are a wobbling jelly of indecision. The funniest comment, though, came from my older son, who came back from a weekend in Brussels, and he said, "Mum, what's been going on? Is it true you've entered politics to spend more time with your family?" I said, "No, darling, I'm not allowed to, because you have to be a member for a year." But listen, Nick, I'm glad you asked this question, because it is a protest vote on one issue for this election that I have done this. Obviously, I know the Lib Dems aren't going to win, but I think it's important that we don't just head over a cliff without looking first.
OK, well, we better say the Lib Dems probably would put it rather differently. They probably characterise it they could win, so we need to get that out of the... So this is all on the idea of a second referendum, OK, on the deal. When would that be held?
Well, we don't know when the deal is going to be.
You've just deserted a party of your father, your brothers, and God knows what else.
No, I haven't been a member of the Tory party since 2011.
Well, the party you've supported. OK, all right. So tell me when the referendum will be held.
Well, when there's a deal on the table.
What, so after the 2 years?
Yes, well, when... I don't know when the deal... Listen, Nick,
so
when
you
the deal...
don't know when...
No, Nick, sorry, nobody knows when we're going to get a deal. It could be. We don't know if it's going to be by the time the Article 50 clock expires in March 2019. We don't know that.
I'm sorry, but I really object to this. I object to the idea that the Conservatives somehow own Rachel, that because her father and her brothers are Conservative, she somehow owes this duty of loyalty. Politics is about principles. Rachel's standing up for what she believes in. It's an issue of, I think, existential importance for the country. You're asking her questions. It's unfair to ask a voter. She's saying that she's now supporting the Lib Dems. She's a member.
Because she wants a second... If I
as
remember your
many people who voted Remain do.
To avoid a historic mistake, I think, to quote you directly. So why... I'm just asking a how much or what or when question. When are we going to hold it?
We don't know. Listen, we don't know whether we're going to have transitional arrangements post-2019. We don't know when the timetable is going to expire, when the deal is going to eventuate. But when that happens, Theresa May has said Parliament can have another look. But I don't think the vote in Parliament is going to be meaningful. I think it's going to be a tick, which is why, of course, she wants a landslide victory in this forthcoming general election, so that she knows that whatever the deal is, she can get it through, which is why the country has to have another look at it.
And so the country says no, so effectively we've played best of three. What happens then?
If the country says no again, which I think they probably... I don't know what's going to happen.
So hang on.
All I'm saying is...
So you want a referendum, but you don't know when.
I know.
You want a referendum, you don't know the question, and you don't know what happens as a result.
No.
Enjoy the Lib Dems.
We will make America great again.